He will lead this one
for San Diego. Center fielder, number 15.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Very high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kane moving to his left. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie McCovey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Longoria ranging into the outfield makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. I like how he wasted that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit on the ground toward the left. Tulowitzki scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reynolds backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Kemp has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt. He'll lead things off against
Mike Schmidt.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. First delivery to him on the way. Lorenzo Cain comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Left fielder
Matt Kemp is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's the 2-1. Line drive to left. Gomez is there, and he'll make the. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Second baseman Brian Dozier.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Posey is under it. Makes the play, one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Griffey. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Berra goes to get it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat.
Baseman, Harold
Into the windup
Reynolds.
and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gomez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder,
Digging in for his
30.
second at bat, Ken Griffey. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And the Rays are in the hit column. The relay throw. And a flip to the second baseman covering, and that's that. Digging in to try it again, Carlos
Hitting off for
Gomez.
San Diego.
He's 0-for-1 thus
fielder,
far.
Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane racing back at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. The 0-1 delivery. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yogi Berra.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Striding in once again, Willie McCovey. So far, 0-for-1 with a flyout.
Baseman, number 44.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton moving to his left. 1 away. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. One strike now from Cole. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.